So welcome back friends. So this is the second type of kinetics of complex reaction, that is consecutive reactions. Consecutive reaction, this type of reaction we have to learn in this kinetics of complex reaction concept. For this consecutive reaction part, let us see the example of consecutive reaction. So here the example given is thermal decomposition of acetone, which occurs in two stages. Acetone first of all converts into stage first, and this stage first obtained reaction part or intermediate, it is finally converted into next product. Now, so this consecutive reaction part, we have to study the kinetics of this consecutive reaction part. Now let us see the definition part or the consecutive reactions. Reactions in which the products obtained in the first stage react with each other or with reactants to form new products are known consecutive reactions. This means that consecutive reactions proceed in stages. So the velocity coefficient is being determined by such a stage which is the slowest. Here the common example or common terminology is used for the understanding part. So example, consider the following simple reaction: A on conversion into B on conversion into C. So here conversion of A into B by the rate K1, conversion of B into C by the rate K2 is represented in the reaction part and labeled as equation number 1. So this is the simplest case of consecutive reaction in which both stages are of first order. Suppose A is the initial concentration of A and let X, Y and Z are concentrations of A, B and C respectively at time t. Therefore, we can write here X plus Y plus Z is equal to A. The rate of disappearance of A is minus dx by dt is equal to K1x. So label this as equation number first, second, third, where K1 is the rate constant for the first stage A on conversion into B. So equation 3 can be written as minus dx upon x is equal to K1 dt. Label as equation 4. Integrating this equation 4, we get minus log x is equal to K1 t plus I into IC, where this IC is nothing but integration constant when time is equal to 0, x is equal to a. So this equation 5 becomes minus log a is equal to IC. Substituting this value of IC in equation 5, we can get minus log x is equal to K1t minus log a. So log x minus log a is equal to minus K1t. So log x upon a is equal to minus K1 t, or x is equal to a into e to the power minus K1 into t. So rate of formation of C is given by dz by dt is equal to K2 into y. So this is the equation number 8. Label previous equation as equation number 7, where K2 is the rate constant for the formation of C from B. Since the rate of formation of B is given by K1x and rate of decomposition of B is given by K2 into y, the rate at which B accumulates in the system is written as dy by dt is equal to minus dx upon dt minus in bracket dz by dt is equal to minus dx by dt minus in bracket dz by dt. Label this as equation number 9. So substituting the value of minus dx by dt and dz by dt from equation 3 and 8. So let us see equation 3 and 8. Equation number 3. So minus dx by dt is equal to k1x. Equation number 8. What is 8? dz by dt is equal to k2y. So these 3 and 8 we are going to place out. So dy by dt is equal to k1x minus k2y. So label this as equation number 10. Substitute the value of x from equation 7 in equation 10. So equation 7. So log x upon a is equal to minus k1t, or x is equal to a e to the power minus k1 into t. So when we apply this for substitution part, so dy by dt is equal to k1 a into e to the power minus k1 t minus k2 y. Equation number 11. This is the linear differential equation of first order. The solution of this is y is equal to a into e to the power. Differential equation of first order. The solution of this is y is equal to a into e to the power minus k1 t in bracket k1 e in bracket k2 minus k1 into t divided by k2 minus k1 upon k2 minus k1. So y is equal to k1 a upon k2 minus k1 e to the power minus k1 t minus e to the power minus k2 t. So this is the equation number 12. But z is equal to a minus x minus y. So substituting equation 12 in equation 3, we get the simplified form. So this simplified form, we have to think about this. Now consider a given figure. Here the diagram is shown, or plot is shown. Concentration versus time. X, y, z are plotted against functions of time. For a is equal to 1, k1 is equal to 0.01 and k2 is equal to 0.02. The curves corresponding to x, y and z are shown by a, b and c, and it is observed that the concentration of a falls continuously, the concentration of c rises continuously, the concentration of b rises to maximum and then decreases with time. So the example is represented here. So we have to plot the curve for the understanding of this consecutive type of complex kinetics type of reaction. So let us see the other part in the another video series.